So we've been hearing for the past few months in the beginning of this year regarding global market volatilities when it comes to the stock market crashing. We've been hearing a lot of concerns, especially from investors and potential investors in Fiji, regarding the volatility of the global market and how will that affect our stock market here in the South Pacific. What is your take on this?
Um, that's a good question because these days we've seen, especially in the past 2 weeks, since this conflict in Iran started, globally markets being very volatile. Like you said, one day we hear news that the US stock markets have crashed, and then the next day we hear that the market rebounds. So when we say the market crashing, essentially what it means is that within a short period, 1 or 2 days or 1 or 2 trading sessions, a lot of investors sell their shares. And as a result of all those investors selling their shares, the share price comes down. The opposite is for when the market gains, is when a lot of investors want to buy shares, and as a result of that buying demand, the share prices go up. So in the US and in other global markets, this happens very frequently in times of volatility. Particularly because in those markets you have sophisticated investors, right? So hedge funds, mutual funds, large asset managers, sovereign funds that are very risk averse, and in times of volatility they move out of stock markets or equities or shares because that is considered to be a bit of a risky security to hold in times of volatility. And that is something we see globally. And they move those funds out from equity markets into more safer securities like bonds, etc. So that's why we see regularly the market so-called crashing in these developed markets whenever there is a war going on, whenever there are tariffs introduced globally or any other geopolitical development that happens. Now, that happens in those markets because of the presence of these sophisticated investors, institutional investors, who are organizations that invest on a daily basis, funds, large funds. And also because those markets are extremely active, where you could, even at a period of a crash, you could find buyers to sell your shares to.
Okay.
So those are highly sophisticated markets. The question on whether recent developments in Iran and global developments have had an impact on the Fijian stock market, well, not necessarily. We've seen fairly stable movements in the market so far this year.
Okay.
And that's particularly because of the lack of those sophisticated investors. Because those investors have special mandates to sell off or rebalance their portfolios during times of volatility. So that's why we see almost certainly volatile times, risky times resulting in markets going down. So because we don't have those type of investors here, institutional investors, so we're talking about large funds like BlackRock and ING Investments and sovereign funds of countries like Norway, which are large investors in the global market. We don't have that presence here in Fiji, so we don't see that level of volatility, which has pros and cons. In one aspect, I think the Fijian stock market is somewhat isolated from those developments and does not always react to and get affected by those global volatility, which is a good thing. Because the Fijian stock market responds generally to the performance of the company and local dynamics. So if you're looking at a market that is kind of not representative of the global volatility or not responsive to that, Fijian stocks are a good option. But of course, I mean, in the long term, the Fijian stock market does need foreign sophisticated institutional investors because they do bring a lot of value to the market. Also, they do bring a lot of value to the companies in which they become shareholders. They are a lot more active when they trade compared to the local institutions who buy and generally hold for long periods of time. So countries, even small markets, welcome foreign institutional investors, and that's something we want to do as well. But the market has to be of a certain level of depth and sophistication for that to happen. But to answer your question in summary, every time there's a global development, Fijian stock market doesn't react. Every time the US stock market is crashing doesn't mean the Fijian stock market is going to crash, nor will it mean that the Fijian market will grow exponentially every time the US market booms or the market in London booms. So it's largely disconnected and very unique conditions in Fiji, the Fijian stock market and the global markets.
So somehow our isolation protects us from all of that.
Yeah, it somehow does. The type and the structure of the current market does that.
Okay.
The fact that there are no sophisticated investors who have to sell during times of volatility kind of helps us.
Okay.
And that in a way it's a good thing, like I said.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that clarifies. Our isolation of our Fijian stock market protects us from global market volatilities. Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks.